before I go to the next topic. What is network marketing? Let me go to the basis. Okay. What is network marketing? Let me explain it to you, then explain how you can get freedom and how you can get leverage. Network marketing is the system of business where you distribute goods and services and get paid for it. It's also called multi-level marketing. What it means that you get paid. This is you. This is you. You distribute goods and services, you get paid for it. But it doesn't stop there. This is what they also call direct sales. Direct sales is, I sell this pen, I get commission. But network marketing goes beyond that. It's called multi-level. What it means is that you can also recruit people who will help you distribute the goods and services, and they too get paid for it, while you also get paid. Let's explain it in the basic term. It's not just your effort, because how many hours do you have in a day? 24 hours. So even if you work for 24 hours, let's assume you make 1,000 naira per hour. Even if you don't sleep and you work for 24 hours, it's 24 hours times 1,000 naira. You're making 24,000 naira. That is you, your efforts. That is the effort that happens when you get a job. That's the effort that happens in most businesses. But network marketing goes beyond that. It says if you recruit people that will do the same job you're doing, they will get paid as well, and you also you get paid based on what they are doing. So let's assume you have 24 hours and an hour is 1,000 naira. Even if you don't sleep, the maximum you can earn is 24,000 naira. But if you are 3 and you put in 10 hours, and this person puts 10 hours, and this person puts 10 hours, how many hours is that on the whole? 30 hours times 1,000. 30,000. That is leverage. So by putting less work, you are making more money than the person putting in maximum work. That's network marketing. And if you grow this team to 10 people, and the 10 of them are putting in 5 hours, 5 hours times 10 is equal to what? 50 hours. So even if you don't put any hour, you can still be paid 50 hours worth of work. That's leverage. If you have 10 people in your team and they are putting in 5 hours a day, never forget, input is equal to output. Do you understand what I'm saying? Input is equal to output. See, they're putting in 5 hours. 10 of them are putting 50 hours, and you have made 50,000 naira. Even if you didn't put in anything, you will make 50,000 naira. That is leverage. If you have 100 people in your team and they are putting in 1 hour, that is 100,000 naira. That is leverage. So you can put 100% of yourself, or you can get 100 people putting 1%. That is leverage. There is no business right now that you can enjoy this kind of leverage with little income, apart from network marketing. When I saw leverage, I started checking everything. I saw that most of the businesses don't have leverage. The person selling that supermarket don't have leverage. Except you have a lot of money to create franchises. They can say, okay, you have about 10 brands. Okay, they're not paying you little, but you must have that you must have that money. You must have that liquidity to create a massive franchise brand where everybody will be remitting to you. When I check my bank account, I didn't see that money there. Network marketing is a stream of business where you don't just get paid for what you do. You get paid when you distribute goods and services, products and services. And you also get paid when you're also allowed to recruit people who will distribute the products and services, and they get paid and you get paid. And those people can also get other people. Everybody gets paid in the system. Everybody here gets paid. And I also get paid. There's no business like that. No. Most of the businesses we have, the moment you leave it, the moment a medical doctor has a clinic, the moment he leaves his clinic for 2 days, there's a problem. The second thing about network marketing is freedom. This is leverage. And it got me interested. But what intoxicated me was the freedom. What is freedom? The freedom is that the people that you are recruiting are not your employees. They are entrepreneurs that own their own business. That was what intoxicated me about network marketing. They are not people you are employed. Okay, let me pay you money. Go and work. I can be selling a watch and I have sales girls or sales boys that they can be selling. That's a form of leverage. I have a brand. I have wine or I have something I'm selling. I get distributors and they're selling it for me. When they sell it for me, I can get a percentage. That's leverage. But there's no freedom because those people can wake up tomorrow because they feel they are working for you. They can go and sell for another person. So the freedom in network marketing comes when I understood that these people are selling for themselves. They're in business for themselves. Nobody here is on my payroll, apart from one copper here. Apart from the copper. Nobody in the whole of City 1FG is on my payroll. Nobody. Nobody is on my payroll. Why? Because you're not working for me. You're working for yourself. So what it means is, over time, you can be free. Because even if I fight with you, after fighting with you, you can't do your business. Because you're not working for me. If I gather my J leaders and we finish fighting, after fighting, they will go and do their business because I'm not working for them. We will fight though, after fighting. I beg, I'm done, let me go and do my business. I have a meeting, let me go and stand up, let me go and do my business. Because they don't work for me. I'm not their CEO. I'm not their managing director. They've aligned themselves to the show because of the vision, but I'm not the one encouraging them to. I don't encourage the leaders to work. I don't. Because when you go them and they become leaders, nobody's encouraging me to work. You don't know I'm under somebody. Is that person encouraging me to work? You think I'm the founder of Alliance Solution Global? You don't know I'm somebody's downline.
Yes.
Has that person encouraged me to work? That person does not even know I exist. The person has not even called me for the past 9, 10, how many years? Did you say, are you alive? I just want to know that you're alive. But every month, gamba, the person is encashing. Every day encashment, dolly. When we even start in those days, we ran into problem to pay for rent. I asked the person for 500k, the person refused. I begged, I said, please, just give us 500k. But one of our rent was about to 500k, the person said no. I said, sorry for even asking. I went with some of my JD, that person said no, I said no. Yet every day the person is marching out. I'm not interested because I'm not working for the person. You don't understand. You don't get. I'm an entrepreneur. That is the freedom we're talking about. So when you raise leaders, I don't know how the product is being made. I don't care where I don't know what they. Do you understand the freedom I'm talking about? Yes. You think I know the 60% where they? You think I know where they're shipping it? You think I'm at the warehouse clearing products? The people that are even suffering are the global people. They're under pressure. Products are not come. I just say, what is product? Oh, come here. Get. I'm at the customs. I'm at the immigration. I'm not aware. Just give me my products. I'm not aware. I am not aware. Of course, they're making money, but I don't envy that their money. Because it's not free money. They are working hard for it. When you build a proper, because their product is product. My product is people. That's the difference. So they make sure they get a copy, get all those things. Make sure it's from there. Make sure it is. As they're doing that one, they're enjoying it. They're making money. They're enjoying leverage. Because everybody there, of course, are making money. But they're not free. The encashment. Am I the one paying encashment? Am I aware? Every money encashment will land. I'm not aware. If it does not land in 2 days, I say, why is the encashment not landing? Now, sorry, it will land today. That is why I can go and sleep. Because in network marketing, when you grow your business, everybody is working for you, you're chilling. I can live here today and not come to the office for the next 2 months. It doesn't change anything. I'll still be making money. I'll be flexing. I'll be enjoying. I'm not aware. If you have anything, I'll talk to them. They have offices. They have offices all over Nigeria now. They have offices. Go and get up. Go and get this. Go and get. If there's any issue, bottle spoiled, I'll go. They handle those logistics, production. That is their headache. Somebody say freedom. Freedom. And that's why when you build a proper network marketing, you can enjoy freedom. When I mean freedom, you don't understand what freedom is until you enjoy it. You don't understand, and you don't begin to live life until you understand freedom. Anybody that is not free cannot live life. You begin to, even if you're free at the age of 60, that's when your life begins. Listen to me very carefully. If you don't understand freedom, you don't understand the meaning of life. If it's at 60 years old, you become free. That is when your life on earth begins. Because when your life on earth comes to an end, you discover that everything you did while you were a slave did not count. Because you are there looking for how to survive, how to put food on the table, how to pay rent, children's school fees, how to pay this, how to pay this. So you did not go into your soul to find out what it was that you were destined to do. Because food on the table was still an issue. So why freedom was important for me is I needed to come to a point where I truly begin to live. You don't get it. I want to live. I don't want to go through this life and just exist and I never live. A lot of people will live till they are 55 years old. That's when I discovered, Kai, I've been existing. I've not truly lived. Because everything around me was centered about how do I eat? How do I pay school fees? How do I pay rent? How do I survive? That is what your whole life has been summarized. You are not free. You are a slave. And your life will count for nothing if you become a slave all your life. Do you know that if you are not free, you can't serve your maker? Do you know why most people are compromised? Because they're not free. He said, go and tell Pharaoh, let my people go so that they can serve me. Why can't they serve him in Egypt? Because they can't serve as a slave. Because even your own will is compromised as a slave. Most of the things that we do it because we don't have a choice. And the reason we don't have a choice is because we are not free. So for me, that's why C2 Energy is Century One Freedom Group. The pursuit of free, not just leverage, but the pursuit of freedom. You wake up in the morning, whatever you want to do is what you do. That is when your life truly begins to count. And it's only in network marketing that can get it. Because in network marketing, we can grow to a point where you have leaders all over you that are entrepreneurs, that are not your employees. You're not paying them money. Take me as an example. You're not paying them money. You're not encouraging them to do their business. They're even the one encouraging you. You're not encouraging them because they have owned it. Just like nobody's encouraging me. You're not encouraging them. They've owned it. And because they've owned it, it's their own business. So you can be free. Am I communicating this?
Yes, sir.
It's only network marketing that can bring this kind of freedom to anybody. You woke up one day, imagine you have 5 leaders, and they're all making 1 million and on different legs. And their goal is to make 5 million. You're not the one pushing them. They want to make 5 million because they need it. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's the scenario. You have 5 leaders that are making 1 million naira. And they want to, their goal is to make 3 million because they need to make that 3 million. That's freedom. That's freedom. And when you're free, you cannot. A lot of people will live their. You see, a lot of people will live this life. At the end of their life, it will shock them that they never lived. It will shock them that they. Have you ever gone to, when you come back, what did I even go there to do? You went to market, you didn't even buy what you went there to buy. You're 70, you're 60, you're 50, you're 45, you're 40, and you just dawned on you, God, so what have I now achieved at the end of the day? Nothing. Because we are all in a rat race. Because the rat race continues until you're free. Why did I choose network marketing? Freedom. The freedom I enjoy, leverage, and freedom. And like I said, anybody, I'm not enjoying this freedom because I'm Michael Okoli. I'm enjoying this freedom because I did the business properly. I don't know anybody in this room. I don't know anybody in this room. Nobody has related to me by blood. That's how the business is. All across all the hubs, I don't know. I mean, if I count how many people I know, maybe 1 or 2 people in the whole, I don't know anybody. But the business in such a way that you can build it in such a way that you can wake up one morning and say, maybe I'm supposed to be a school teacher. And you can become a school teacher. And money is not a problem. Maybe I'm supposed to be a missionary in India. You can't become a missionary in India. And you built a business that every month you're making 30 million, 40 million. Maybe I'm supposed to be just go and learn an instrument. My prayer for everybody listening to the sound of my voice is for you to understand the true meaning of life. You don't get it. You don't have the capacity to understand it if you're not free. No matter how much you want to understand it, if you're not free, you can't understand it. If food on the table, hand strength is an issue, you don't have the capacity to begin to have that discussion on what life is all about, because as far as I'm concerned, is anywhere you can make money to eat, anywhere you can make money to pay your rent, anywhere you can make money to survive. That's the only thing in your mind. Anywhere you can make money to travel around the world. You want to enjoy life, But network marketing is the only business that as you run for time, you can experience freedom. Why? Because you have built a business that puts money, the basic needs of life is not a problem. I could have been doing other things, but no freedom. They will call you. I can decide. There's no call. I can decide to. I mustn't take any call. As I'm here, there's no call I'm mandated to take. I can switch up my phone for 3 days, nothing. I can say encoding. You do 2 per session. I can just give it. I can just before I even brought that encoding, people are doing it. I was not even approving. I can say, okay, I can give an instruction. The next someone do 2 morning, do 2 evening. Give her that instruction, which I will even do soon. Everybody go. I don't buzz my phone. Not too many people experience freedom. Even Dangote, as he is, the richest black man in the world. Can't stay with him for 1 week. He'll run out. He has the money, but freedom. I don't want to have the kind of... I'd rather have money, small money, and have freedom than have plenty money and no freedom. Do you get what I'm saying? It's not about how much money you have, but how free are you? It doesn't matter the government are key, APC, PDP, LP, BDP, AADC, ANC, NNC. It doesn't matter any government in power. I'm not involved. Because my assets are people. The second reason I chose network marketing is that I discovered that. Now listen to me. This is very important. And this may not appeal to everybody, but it appeals to a lot of people. I discovered that not everything in life matters. You're Muslim, man. The salaram you ate 5 years ago, can you explain it?
Salaram.
You ate salaram. It's better ram and salah 5 years ago. You ate ram, have you?
Yes.
Does it have any relevance today?
Mm-hmm.
You're Christian. The Christmas chicken you ate 5 years ago, does it have any bearing today?
Mm-hmm.
So that means if you didn't eat that Christmas chicken 5 years ago, you still be what?
Absolutely.
There are some things in life that doesn't count at the end of the day. There are some things in life at the end of the day when your life is chronicle, it doesn't count. So what if you understand that? You begin to think life is a journey from eternity past into eternity future. You just have a lacuna. Just someone is going to the market, spend some time in the market and come back. Listen to me. Most of the things you do in the market, by the time you come back, they'll ask you, did you buy the vegetable? No. What did you go to do? I met some people gisting, chatting. There are several things that we do in life that does not count at the end of your life. Not everybody will tell you this. So people will live to their age and they now find this thing out and say, God, how if somebody told me this thing? Or how wish I came for that training? Or how if somebody exposed this thing to me? Not everything that you're doing counts. Not everything that you're doing will matter at the end of the day. And I ask myself, I don't want to live my life and put my energy on things that does not really matter at the end of the day. Listen to me carefully. There are several things I could have done or will be doing. But when I'm 70, when I'm 80 years old, when I'm ready to go back to my maker, what are the things that I did that counted. You know the greatest deception in life? That you will always be young. That's the greatest deception. I'm still young now. No, like you always have life. You don't know that every second that ticks pushes you closer to your grave. The greatest deception in life is that I still have no problem. The second deception is that there is no implication of your life after death. So people don't even think, nobody here has thought about life after death. You're just living normally. When I get to 18, I'll just die. When they just die, I'll just go. It will shock all of us. And when you begin to near towards the end of your life, you begin to ask yourself, what if I breathe my last tomorrow? Where am I? What is the issue? What is the next level? That is when you understand that your life on earth has implications. And I'm saying this thing with every sense of humility and fear. Your life has implications. The way you live your life on earth has implications. There is a life after death. Whether you will agree or you disagree, whether you will debate or you don't debate, it does not change the fact that by the time you're done with this life, you will go to a place after life. And the things you did in this life will be brought to account. I'm just telling you a fact. It's not a religious preaching. It's just 2 + 2 is 4. Whichever religion you belong, this is real. Because if you look at yourself, you are not just flesh. You're beyond flesh. There is a spirit in you that is not just flesh. When people die, it is their flesh that gave way, not who they are. That's why people say untimely death. Their flesh just gave way, but their spirit is there. And that spirit is existing in another realm. So I ask myself, what is the best use of my life while I'm on earth? What is the best use of my time and my energy? What can I put my energy into? Do I put my energy into a house? After building a house, you build a house at the end of the day, 30 years later, that house collapses. This is a house you spent 20 years building. It has collapsed. Work done, 0. What can I put my energy and my life into that at the end of the day, I can say, yes, I didn't waste my time. I discovered that of all the businesses, only network marketing is in resonance with eternal realities. Listen to me very carefully. Only network marketing is the model of network marketing is the only business that is in consonance with eternal realities. And I'm going to explain this. When Jesus came to the earth, what did he do? He gathered 12 disciples. Listen to me. Taught them the ways of the kingdom. He now gathered 72. He gathered 12 apostles, rather. Taught them the ways of the kingdom. He gathered 72 disciples. Sent them 2 by 2. And those 72 became 120. And they went and evangelized the world. Listen to me. If you're a Christian, if they trace your roots, you will come under one of those 12.
Yes.
You might be a downline of Nathaniel. Because he only got 12 apostles. Those 12 apostles went out, got the 72, and Philip went to Samaria. Only Philip, all the downlines in Samaria belonged to Philip. He converted the people there. That is the way, the modus operandi. It was networked. I was discussing with a Muslim sheikh. He told me that when Prophet Muhammad came, he gathered his people. And they gathered the constant and they mentored those people. And they released them to go and start mentoring people in bunches. That's what he told me. He said the mentorship system here is what Muhammad used to grow Islam. You can confirm that? He said he will just gather people, he gathered people, he will mentor them. They will now go and form cells. They will mentor people, have their cell group. They were growing the cell. And when one of them goes, I forgot the word they call them, they will mentor a group of people, teach them for like some time. After teaching them, those people will go and start up their own cells. I said, wow, I didn't even know. He was educating me. I was like, wow, really? He said yes. So that's how Islam grew. Started from one person. Islam is one of the largest religions with Christianity. How come these things go through area of networking? Because what do you do in network marketing? You go and you evangelize people, you prospect people, sign them up, teach them to go and prospect other people, sign them up, teach them. These are in consonance with the eternal realities. Things that don't just have bearing on earth, they have bearing in the afterlife. It is the only business. If you watch Christianity, for example, you will discover there's networking. If you watch most religions of the world, what they are doing is networking. When you see people evangelizing, it's prospecting. That's what they do. It's prospecting. Come to my church. You sign up. You become a born-again child of God. They'll tell you, go to foundation class. Is that what is happening? That's how the kingdom is expanded. Other religions too. That is how the kingdom is expanded. Even the demonic people that are doing LGBTQ, that is how they're also prospecting their people. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. That is how they are also prospecting. Connect people. Claim their community. They're going to be evangelizing. Because this world is controlled by deities. Depends on who we are working for. I discovered that network marketing is the business that orchestrates itself in the way eternal realities do. I said, wow. Because what we're doing here is not just business. You're recruiting people into a reality. And they're going to also recruit other people into that reality. At the end of the day, you say, this is my team. This is Emerald team. This is my team. Titan's team. This is my team. Elixir team. This is my team. Achievers team. You don't understand what you're doing. You're building according to eternal relevance. So if I'm going to spend there's no business. There's no model of business that's like this. As I chose network marketing. And I also saw that in network marketing, you come to a place where you don't exist for yourself, but you exist for the people that you're building. Network marketing is the only business that you succeed by helping people under you to succeed. There's no business like that. In the other businesses, do you know how you succeed? By pushing somebody away. by swindling somebody is a dog eat dog. You fight your competition, you kill them, you deal with them. Even the people that's working under you are looking for ways to reduce their salary, to make more profit. Hello? Most conglomerates are looking for, if they know how they can reduce salaries and make more profits. How you make more profits by reducing expenses. Salary is a bulk expense. That's how the shareholders make more money. In network marketing, it's the opposite way. The more people make money under you, the more you make money. It's only network marketing that has that model of business. Is in consonance with eternal realities. It's not just an ordinary business. That was why America fought. Can't read about the FCC case with Amway. America fought network marketing that's the largest legal battle in America. A government fighting for 4 years and they won. Can't read it. They fought network marketing with Amway. That's the largest battle to date. I hope I'm correct, but can do your research. For 4 years, legal battle. They won in 1978. From 1974 to 1978, America said no, network marketing must die. The government of America fought it for 4 years. Amway won that battle after 4 years. It hasn't happened before. Go and check it. One of my trainings, I'll bring you people the details. Because the model of business is something that came from God. It's not natural. It's not normal. The normal business, you cheat somebody. In Champions League, somebody will have to lose for another person to be happy. In the Olympics, somebody will have to cry. Why does it have to be that way? Because the world is an evil place. It's only in network marketing that you're happy and I'm happy. You're happy and I'm happy. It does not work like that. The normal earthly way of running businesses, somebody must cry for somebody to be happy. Somebody must score a goal for somebody to concede. Somebody must carry gold for somebody to carry bronze. Somebody must weep while somebody is enjoying. That is not God's way of doing things. Network marketing is the only business where for me to make money, you must be making money. So anything I can do to assist you, I'm ready to do to assist you. Anything I can do to make you succeed will rise by lifting others. If the people under you are not doing well, obviously you don't need to tell me you can't do well. The leverage, the freedom is when people under you are succeeding. So you're ready to do. You're not trying to be selfish, selfless. The business compels you to be selfless. The business compels you to assist one another, to support your teammates, to support your downlines. That's why I say leaders are ready to go the extra mile. The business forces you to be selfless. The business forces you to be humane. The business forces you to be kind. The business forces you to treat people with empathy. The business forces you to be like God. Every other business is the opposite way. Every other business is to kill, steal. So every other business is to scheme you out. Let me find a way I can just get your money. Let me find I can do better than you. Competition. Every other business around the world is tailored around selfishness. But in network marketing, if you see anybody succeeding, people under him or her are succeeding. That's the only way he can succeed. Why did I choose network marketing? It was a business that is in consonance with the eternal reality. It's not a normal business. That is why it's widely criticized, because this world is an evil age. That's why somebody will tell you can't get a job of 75,000 naira monthly and leave network marketing, because this world is not conformed for network marketing. Am I talking to somebody?
Yes.
It's a business whose intrinsic qualities is to see people succeed. That's why when you see people share their story, they're always thanking people. Have you not seen? I worked in the past, I can tell you. Nobody collects a salary and start thinking, I'm thinking. Nobody does that. Even at the other side, they're eyeing you that they're boss. They're eyeing you. They're eyeing you. If they get promotion, They're just like, how do this person did not get to, they will go to some civil service. Is juju they are planting on certain seats. You enter that seat, you become sick. You become an assistant director, they'll plant juju for you. That's what they do in most of these places. Because the more you rise, the more people hate you. Because the world is conformed and conditioned to fight progress. But in network marketing, you see people are ready to go the extra mile just to see you succeed, see you happy. Am I communicating?
Yes.
Show me a business that exhibits the tenets of internal reality in network marketing. Show me. Show me. So it's not just doing the business. We're not just here to do a business. We're here to do something that will mark for us after this world. I don't want to waste my time. At the end of the day, what I spent, let's say I was working in the bank, I worked all my life in the bank. Yay! At the end of the day, that is why most people, at the end of their life, they look at what they built and they say, God, is that it? After 35 years of military service, is this what it has come to? A pension, a gratuity? And they look up and they look down. There's nothing to show for it. What's the second reason I chose network marketing? The model of business is in consonance with internal reality. What's the third reason I chose network marketing? As I begin to close. The third reason I chose network marketing. Who can tell me the meaning of life? Who knows? Who can define life? Who has a definition of life? If you have anything, say your hand. I'm going to take questions. Even if you're on the okay, let me see. What define life?
I believe life is conscious existence. Because when you're conscious of your own existence and you are able to work with what you have. There are plants that have life, but they are not really
conscious.
Conscious, yes. Consciousness is what defines your life. Conscious of who you are.
Okay. Who else has a definition of life? Okay, animals are also conscious. I'm talking about human life, like life. Because animals are also conscious.
Yeah,
okay, baboon is conscious.
They are conscious.
Okay, so what does life, human life, what do you define as human life? What is life?
In general, life is to exist at a point in time.
Okay. Do you have another definition?
Yes, life is an opportunity to serve, to do the assignments that your maker has sent you to do. Because you will give account of it.
Okay. Does anybody have anything? Life is survival. Okay?
The ability to fulfill a purpose.
Okay. Now let me explain. Somehow, if we touched on it, but let me explain life. Life is not breath. Because even fishes, they breathe. Cockroaches, they breathe. Life is the ability to dispatch the purpose of your existence. Let me explain. When they say he lived 40 years old, that 40 years old is not life. How much of that 40 years old of that man found expression while he was living? Let me put it clearly so you understand. You can live for 70 years old, man. And when they check your age, you only live for 3 years. Because your life, no, listen to me. Your life is not how many times you breathe or the number of years you breathe. Life is how much you were able to fulfill the purpose of your existence. That's life. So you see people that lived from 1990 to 2025. That's 34 years old. And when they come to their tomb, they put a hyphen. If you describe their life, what they will read on their burial ground is the things he achieved. What am I saying? When I talk about achievements, I'm talking about achievements in relationship with people. The essence of life is how much you are able to contribute your quota to existence. If you live for 100 years and you did not contribute any quota to existence, it was better you did not live. There are people that Martin Luther King Jr. lived for 40 years old. But till tomorrow, he died before all of us here are born. But till tomorrow, his name is resounded. He died at the age of 40, but he lived life. Because the time he had, he brought to purpose the reason he was breathing. The person that developed this light bulb, Thomas Edison, most of the people have, there's some of them you don't know their names. They mustn't know your name. It's not necessary. But they have brought, even this laptop, even this camera, Canon, check it, it's somebody's name. Canon is somebody's name. If you check properly, when he lived, he brought out the technology. I'm sure he's been dead years ago. But the essence of his life is still speaking to date. It's possible he would have lived through without birthing this. When he's done, did this person live? No, he existed, he didn't live. So the quality of your life is how much it has impacted people around you. That is the level and the quality of your life. Anything that you're doing that does not positively impact people around you, check it. You may be wasting your life. The third reason I chose network marketing is because I discovered that network marketing is the actual development of people. That's what network marketing is. It's people's development. It's investing. What's network marketing? It's the act of investing yourself in people so they can become better versions of themselves and live a better life. What is network marketing? It's the act of investing yourself in the group of people to the point that they have and they live a better life. What I'm telling you now may not appeal to everybody, but if you're listening to the sound of my voice and something in you tells you that you didn't just come to this life for yourself. Not everybody, fortunately, not everybody has this urge. You didn't just come this life because you want to eat, drink, give birth to children, live in a house and go. Something in you is telling you that there's a higher purpose that has to do with humanity. There are people that they don't send. If you're talking, I beg, this is what I'm talking, let me even make money and go. This is what you're talking. Just, they don't care. It's not in them. It's possible, fine. But network marketing is not for everybody. It's for people that feel a burden, that they want to make an impact, a lasting impact in their world. Not everybody feels that burden. Most people don't even know where. I beg, leave this. I beg, John. Then what are you talking about? I beg, let me collect, let me. They will. That is why they will steal. Somebody will have the demon that steals somebody's phone. He does not feel anything. He just took somebody's phone. He doesn't feel anything. He's okay that he stole somebody's phone. He doesn't care whether that person is crying or dying. Nothing moves him. He's just living the animal life. But some of us, you can't take somebody's phone. No, you can't. Because you know that you're not here to inflict pain on people. There are some people that are naturally selfish. They don't care who they step on to succeed. It doesn't matter. They don't even bother. Network marketing is not for those people, though. So better can look for something else to do. If that is the way your heart is. But if your heart goes for other people, your heart wants to see other people succeed, you don't have to, but there's something about you that you just don't want to live for yourself. You want to create a mark. Then network marketing is where you should be. Not everybody can. That's why sometimes we tell people where you go, so come and be going. It's not everybody that we don't need the whole world. And let me tell you, we don't need the whole world. We don't need the whole world. We need few people that have the same spirit. That's why even your business says just get. They didn't say get 2,000 people. They didn't say get 20 people. Just get 2 people. You know what I'm saying? You don't need the whole world. We need a few people that have the same quality of mind. There's people that woke up in the morning. They are okay to go about their lives. The people that woke up in the morning, they just say, my life is money. Yes, I'm making money. But it's not just about the money I'm making. There's something more to my life. There's this tugging thing in your mind. There's something more. Yes, I make money. Yes, I make money. But it's not just about making money. My life should give up more. I want more. I want to do something more. If that hunger is in your soul, then network marketing is the place for you. It's not about money. Because I told there are several things that I've done that I've still made money. But it's not just about money. That's why so many people today have made money, but they are not happy. They are not fulfilled. You don't know how many rich people are so unfulfilled. They can't sleep at night. People want to, but you're rich. You have a private jet. You have houses in London. You have houses in America. But when you go post them, they can't sleep. They need pills to sleep. They can't sleep. They are not happy. They are not fulfilled. Because as long as your life does not affect people around you, there is no true fulfillment. I chose network marketing because network marketing, I have to give myself every day to the personal development and the betterment of other people. I want to come in the next, when my life is over, I'll look and I'll see thousands of people that because of my input and their mentorship, they lived a better life. Because of my trainings and my input, they had a better future. And that is why, if you are in this business and you're not selflessly developing your downlines, you can't succeed. You can't succeed. If you're not selfless, one of the attributes that network marketing must impact is selflessness. You must be sacrificial. That is your leaders, they don't ask you for money. So many things, you must be sacrificial. If you are not sacrificial, you can't succeed. Because you're meant to be sacrificial. Why did I choose network marketing? Because the work that I do will speak to me, will speak for me in the life to come. Why did I choose network marketing? I'm not just working so I can make money and eat and be good and live life and drive car. Yes, those things are there. But more importantly, is how many people am I putting a smile on their face? How many people are saying, thank God for you? How many people are saying, because of the whole banker, my life has changed. Because you're my leader, things are better. That is why I chose network marketing. If you don't know, I want you to know that the things that give you true joy is not the thing, it's not the money. If you make money, the time will come when you make money. Check about when you got out your phone. You're so excited. 3 weeks after you got out your phone, that phone doesn't excite you. Before you got out your car, you could not sleep at night. It's that car you were seeing. It's as if your whole world was going to stop at that car. But 2 months after you got that car, it's not exciting. Where did that excitement go? That is telling you that that car is not the real excitement. It's a fake audio excitement. That phone is not the real excitement. That vacation is not the real excitement. That house, as big as it is, you're so excited. But give it 3 months, you look at that house, it doesn't excite you anymore. What it shows that it is audio excitement. The real excitement is when you are making livable and lively impact in the lives of people. That's the real excitement. That's the excitement that never goes down. That's the value, that's the meaning of life. One of the guys I was reading those days, he said he did everything and got to the top of life, to climb the top of life. When he got there, he said there was nothing there after all. So many people, most of the things you're doing, by the time you finally get there, discover there was nothing there after all. The things that made sense are people's lives that you impacted. That is why if you are not a selfless person, you can't succeed. How many people's life, how many people have you trained? How many people under your tutelage are now making $1 million? How many people can say, because of you I'm making 500,000, because of you I've learned this, because of you I've been developed, because of you I can do this? That is the true essence of life. Forget the monies. Just like you forgot what these things will come to. A time will come, it will be rubbish. It will be raw. I'm telling you, it will be rubbish. Because this is not real. They are fake. Someone might say, if you say money is not important, I have money, I can tell you, at the end of the day, you discover that those things will not give you true joy. They will give you happiness, but it will last for a while. The true sense of joy is that you check your life and you are affecting and impacting other people. That is why people in their call, they will tell them most of the time, they'll make all the money, they'll say, don't give anybody. You see, they have all the money, but they cannot give to people. Because the moment they give to people, they will tamper with the secretness of that money that they got. So they have that money, but they're enjoying, they're oppressing people, and they're miserable inside. Because true joy in life is, let me tell you the truth, material things can make you happy. They can make you happy, they can make you joyful. And that happiness will be short-lived. True joy in life is when you affect another human being like you. True joy in life is when you bring yourself and you impact other people. That's what true joy in life is. That's the true meaning of life. Every other material things are rubbish. Don't get me wrong, get them. But when you get them, discover that it can't sustain you. You'll be excited for it. Yay! But after a while, it loses its luster. It loses its appeal. And you start wondering, is it not the same thing? No, it wasn't meant to satisfy your soul. It was meant to satisfy your body and was temporal. But what will satisfy you is when you look at your life. I helped this person succeed. I helped this person succeed. Because of me, this person has a better life. The person is thanking you. That person is thanking you. That person is thanking you. That is the joy that sustains you. And that's why I chose network marketing. Because network marketing is the only business that when you do it well and you sacrifice yourself for people, even you will know, yes, I sacrificed myself for this person. And that person will know, thank you for putting out yourself for me. That's what true life is all about. The other businesses, Somebody says, go and build a factory and give people, I can do a factory for 3,000 workers. Yes, I'll give them jobs. But that salary, I want to increase it because I need to survive. The factory needs to survive. At the end of the day, there's no proper development. Jesus' disciples, they were fishermen. Fishermen was one of the, happening careers of the time. He said, come, leave that fish. Let me make you fishers of men. Let me make you fishers of men. So that I don't just give you fish, I will teach you how to fish. In network market, you don't just give people money. You teach them how to become self-sustaining. You teach them how to become financially free. My goal and my dream for everybody here in the next 5 years, they say, yes, it's not that I talk about freedom. Now, I may not have attained the level, but I know what freedom is not about because this month, I did not recruit anybody that made 2 million. I didn't recruit anybody that made 2 million. I have some of my people are making 1 million. I understand. I can feel what you mean by freedom. I can touch it. I understand it. I've still not gotten there, but I will, at my own level, at least, bat as a bat, every month, 1 million. I don't have to do anything. I'm making 1 million. Even if I don't recruit anybody, I'm making. Do you know last month, I only did 2 presentations, and nobody even signed up. Yet I made 1.5 million naira. I can see the freedom. I can see the leverage. I can imagine when it becomes 15 million, when it becomes 50 million, when it becomes 50 million naira, I can now imagine what life will be. It's only network marketing that you can have this kind of business model. Nobody here is less than 18 years old. There is no business model that supports these things I just spoke about extensively in network marketing. And that was why I chose network marketing. It wasn't easy for me to make that choice. Because it meant me going out of my comfort zone. It meant me learning new skills. It meant me dropping my ego. It meant me accepting rejection. But when I understood this thing, I said, God, it's better I put myself in this than put myself in another thing. And today, ladies and gentlemen, all these 3 things I've told you, I've experienced it. It's not now. I've experienced it for years. It's not now. Yes. I think in 2018, that's when I understood freedom. In 2018, I was already financially free. I was already getting leverage. It's been there. I woke up in the morning, money is not your problem. What now becomes your heartache is how do I help other people succeed? My heart cry is how do I help other people succeed? And my headache is how do I help other people succeed? How do I make other people become better? That becomes your go-to, your vision and your goal. And I round up by saying this. Choosing network marketing was one of the toughest decisions I had to make. Because it killed. You see, most of the reason why people don't choose network marketing is because they love their ego, they love their self-esteem. They don't want people to talk down on them. Is this not what they're doing? We are so hooked on people validating us. How will they look at me? How will they see me? And because we are so hooked on human validation, we leave the very essence of life. And let me shock you. At the end of the day, discover that those people did not even matter. Those people. When I started, I know many people told me, why would you leave First Bank since 1894? People don't understand it. First Bank, you left First Bank, you want to go do network marketing. How? There was one guy that was my customer in the bank. He said, no. No. Whoever told you, whoever sold this into you, just deceived. No. He didn't want to hear. I kept quiet. He said, whoever sold this thing to you just deceived you. Whoever brainwashed you just deceived you. Don't do that. Don't do that. I was trying to explain to him, he was like, Kai! They wasted this young man. They've wasted him. But I looked at him, as I was even trying to prospect him. He made me look like a fool. He was like, you're not okay. I'm sure you're not okay. So I left him. But today, he's the one that's not okay. But I saw him not too long ago. He was not okay. Trust me. He was doing well then. I saw him not too long ago, about 6 months ago. He was not looking okay. Several people tried to detour me. No, you're a smart guy, can't do this. But because they didn't understand this, they were looking, and I'm going to round up by saying this, and I'm going to end with this. Whenever you make a choice based on selfishness, you pay the price, ultimately. Listen to me. When I was making this choice, I left the bank. Not because I was making money in the market. I left the bank so I could help my teammates make money. As I left the bank. Whenever you make a choice out of selfishness, you pay for it. There are several people that have left this country to Japan. And the reason they left was selfish reason. I need to get care of myself. I need to get care of my family. At the end of the day, those are the worst decisions to make. There's several people that are in Canada today, they're in UK today. But if you go to their heart, they wish they never left. Because that decision was made out of selfishness. I beg, let me go and cater for myself. Whenever you make a decision based on selfishness, you lose 100% of the time. Okay, my children, let them have better citizenship. Let them have By the time you go there, most of them, I have someone that told me that he's childless. Because those same children, they are gone. They entered into another civilization. Yes, they might, but they can't go. They can't serve God again. I can't even go to the details. He says he's childless. He doesn't have a child. He has children, but those children have been lost to the world. He said if he had known, he would have kept them in Nigeria. They can't even respect him. He calls them, they don't listen to the person. He said he doesn't have children. He said, I don't have children. I'm childless. Because as far as these people are concerned, they don't even respect her. They are gone. But those are the same children. Oh, let me. They've entered into some things that you're telling somebody, is telling you something that man cannot comprehend. He's now educating, your child is not educating you. He's not the one educating you on something that is insane. People have stayed there 15 years, 20 years. They won't realize. They have been saying, but I'm making hard currency. It's after 20 years, when they look back, they discover that all they have done was a waste. And what did they get? A house in another man's land. That's when their eyes will open. If anything happens, I can't take this house. If they chase me out of here, I can't take this house. You have worked and paid taxes all your life just to get a house in another man's country. But do you know their validation? They will take selfie. I'm in London Bridge. Yay! People will be, this person enjoying, they'll be taking selfie in places. But inside them, they're in sorrow. Why? Because when they made that decision, it was a selfish decision. Whenever you're making a decision, my advice to you, whatever decision you make out of this in this life, it's not about you. Let it be about people. And let me tell you the secret. When you make decision about people, you will be taken care of. You will be so taken care of that you will not even believe it. When you make decision about yourself, you will regret it. I see people that say, okay, no. See, let me tell you, just look at yourself. Oh. You have downlines. If this downlines, can't look at yourself, can't look at yourself. Leave this thing, can't get a job, can't get this. At the end of the day, discover that life lived for self is a wasted life. But life live for other people. Even you yourself will not fail. Because that's a typical law. All the decisions I've made selfless. I've not regretted one of them. The decisions I regret, I want that are the decisions I made thinking about myself. At the end of the day, I said it was vanity. I regretted those decisions. But the decision you take yourself out of the way, you can never miss it in that decision. You see selfless people, they can never miss it. You can never. Because that's the essence of life. Your life should be lived for other people. Network marketing is the only business that can live for other people. And that's why I chose network marketing. So it's beyond making money. You see, making money is an addition in network marketing. It will just come as an addition. Your goal is to affect lives. Your goal is to improve life. Your goal is to help other people. As you're doing it, you won't even know when you make money. You won't even know. Making money will just be a natural byproduct. Network marketing is the only business that you rise by lifting others. And that's why I chose network marketing. I don't believe in reincarnation, but if I'm going to come back to this world again, I will choose it from an early age. Maybe I won't even go to the university. From SS3, I will delve in. I'll carry my kayak. I say, where's the? I will just start it from early. I encourage everybody listening to the sound of my voice. If you're listening to me and something in you tells you, it's not everybody has this vibe. So if you don't have it, you're not supposed to be here. If you don't have this selfless vibe, maybe as I'm talking, I beg, let me even go and do my own thing, get my own money. I don't know what I'm talking about. I beg. If you don't have the vibe for other people, network marketing is for you. And it's not the most, it's for you. You can do other things. There are enough people, we have enough quota to fill up our spaces. People that have the heart of gold, people that have a selfless heart, people that care about other people. God has planted it in them. It's not just about themselves. They want to see other people. You see them, they are ready to leave themselves and help other people succeed. If that is lurking somewhere in your heart, the network marketing is a place for you. Because no matter how, most of the people, when they go and do other things, it's possible you can do other things and make money. You see, one of these buildings is not doing network marketing. Someone is driving you can do other things and make money. Network marketing is not the only place you can make money. The other things you can do and make money. It's possible you can do other things and make money. But if your heart cares about other people, and there's some people that their heart care, but God has not shown them network marketing. There's some people that are like that, but they're not see. Network marketing is an exposition. You have to see it. It's even hidden from people, just so you know. There's some people that have good hearts. You show them, they look at it. They can't see it. They can't see it. You talk, they don't understand it. They have good hearts. I'm not saying that if you have good heart, you must do network marketing. They don't see it, they can't see it. They still don't understand it. And truly, they don't understand it. They can't see it. Their eyes are blinded. They can't see it. So if you want, come, even if get everybody to show them, they cannot see it. Don't blame them. Just let them go. Maybe it's not for them. But if God opens your eyes and you see it, if God opens your eyes and you see leverage in network marketing, you see freedom in network marketing. That was the challenge I had. I assumed that everybody should say. I assumed that it was clear. If I'm explaining to you, but can't you see? It's so clear. Can't you see? Why won't you see it? It's very clear. I didn't know that it has to be revealed for you to see, because you can be looking. People that have eyes, but they cannot see. It must be revealed to you. And if it's revealed to you, count yourself lucky. Because so many people have good hearts. They want to affect their world. But if they can enter marketing, it's not for me. They can't see it. Thank you very much.